How do we stay low when we're just meant to be high? How do we stay sober in the days in the dark of the skies? I don't want to be there. I just want to be here. I don't want to be there. I'm here where I'm supposed to. Life in action. It's something they ain't used to. The cameras ain't flashing. No face. My face is real smooth. Lights on. I don't get you. By the noontime it's 2. I don't really want to trust, but I got to, and you. Loving you is something I can't forget to do. Every day the star is blue. Ooh, ooh. The heart is one. My love is gone 'cause it's all inside of you. I don't really care, but we can't get through them issues. Ain't got time for it. But this ain't really the type of beat that I got time for it. But I ain't on 1, I'm on 2. I ain't really getting done, but I'm drinking Coke. If you really on my mind, then you really on my... It's time to elope. 'Cause nobody touches my mind. Highest place I can go, jumping, I dare you to find it. Yeah. Pumas, I'm wearing slides, all day summer rides. I ain't got time. My feet be hurting for them sneakers. Hills are in winter, walking through the snow with the clink, clink, clink. Can't wait for it. Niggas is hating on me and I ain't even at the door yet. Ha! I'm moving too quick. They said back up. Imani, you're moving too quick, too fast for us. Hold on. We wasn't ready for what's being done. My folks have been in training. I don't think it's done. But you really know we gotta start somewhere or none. Let it go, let it flow. Yeah. Let it go, let it flow. Let it go, let it flow. Let it flow, let it go now. River's just timeless. I love the water. Forget all the poisonous behind us. I don't really got the time for it, but I really got the time for it. 'Cause I be that mad, gotta let go of the past if I wanna experience my breakthrough. Words I'm slipping, but I ain't stuttering yet. If I really get to stuttering, I'm drinking juice and I ain't talking about it being black. I love my brown. If I mix it with white, then you know I wear the crown. I could have died 2 days ago, but my stomach was on slow-mo. Oh, my solar plexus was in rotation. Said you spitting out all this junk juice. You don't need no more alcohol because you're too beautiful. And then it said, Imani, hold up. You let your soul talk because it's going to explore through you, through your mouth, and I'm going to let you just see what your tongue can do. Oh, welcome. Thanks for Rude. Own My Heart, Emotional Beat. Dope. Thank you for letting me fuck up your beat. And just moving forward, there were some lessons learned where a part of me was like, I don't even want to put this on my podcast. I just kind of just want to vibe out, and me vibing out is me having a good time, but also part of it is releasing and speaking to my soul, where it's your tongue is your voice of your soul. So you being able to utilize your mouth in a projective way, where it's that manner is meant to amplify you. Whereas if you're speaking negatively on folk, if you're laughing at folk out loud, out your mouth, if you're spreading gossip, if you are arguing with people, it's not meant to do those things. It's meant to actually handle business. And moving forward, we have a lot to get done. And that is stars formulating. There are new stars coming to Earth. And part of me just wants to relax today and enjoy just a nice cup of warm tea and be able to just be satisfied in my own boat. other part is really just allowing myself to understand that this whole world is just a great awakening, where it's folks are just jealous, folks are negative, folks are just always going to be folks. And understanding that, you have the ability and the stability to let it go. Where it's, I don't want to focus on other people. I don't want to focus on other people's protection. I don't want to focus on other people's safety. I don't want to focus on other people's sanity. I don't want to focus. I feel like if folks are around me, I have a liability. And if folks inside of my house was to like get nipped off, then that would be my fault. I would say I didn't do as much as I can because I know my power and what I can do, right? And if folks are elevating around me, then I know that's also a circle and part of me of great job, and also I'm doing a great job in my own motion. And if I am that person, and if you are that person as well, and it's typically the black sheeps of the family, where the black sheeps are just the black sheeps because people you have to utilize positive energy in order to get positive results. And if you are just a manner of a beautiful blessing, even if you stay to yourself, even if you don't talk to anybody, you being present there is positivity. And somebody has to use that positive energy in order for things to be manifested in the physical. So if people around you are in movement, you so are in movement in just a different realm where you are learning that they are using you. Now, it's different if you allow folks to use you, where it's, hey, I'm here, use me how you need to. Just like if you go around, and it shouldn't even be, but on one of the main center areas in my city, they got like 3-4 homeless people a day holding up signs. You know, I will work for food. That could have been me if I didn't go back home. So understanding that folks are in elevation because of you, and also you're helping them get there. But you also, I needed a resting period where I needed to find out who I was after a terrible breakup. I needed to regain confidence. I needed to regain self, and I needed to regain money. Where it's all those things have been in transformation. Also, when you are getting your doctorate's degree, I don't think folks understand. It's very hard to work full time and have an active doctorate's program where you're able to finish in about 2 years. Whereas my job was circulating around the work I was doing, and my job was very time consuming because it was 12 hours out of the day, and my job was very strenuous where after it, my mental capability was off. And I stayed to myself out of ignorance. Where it's, I'm not in a happy place. I'm in work mode. I'm in understanding mode. I'm in learning mode. Where right now I am in teaching mode. Where things are just coming to me. You got to understand the levels of modes you are going into and the different frequencies. Because if you don't understand what God has planned for you, you don't have a close relationship with God. Where it's, I know everything happening and about to happen in my life. And if you don't have that type of relationship with God, I am not listening to you. I'm not communicating with you. I am not even there for you. Where it's, now, since I am in teaching mode, I was in hermit mode, and I will continue to be in hermit mode, where there are certain things within myself nobody will ever even touch. How you get your voice to go that way? People would be laughing. You was like super light skin, like super light skin. I wasn't breathing in the womb. I was in vampire mode. And just letting folks know, I wasn't breathing for 26 years. I could go back in vampire mode and get super white. And I'm black. And I was super white. So you got your color back. You're lucky I'm breathing. And also it's an issue that I'm breathing. Where it's, when I breathe, get out of my airspace. That's how serious I am. But when you're on that level, you can just push the button and things can be done. And I think I pushed that button within myself, where it's time for me to have back that control of my life, and it's time for me to be back on top in my life, where I push that reset button. I left something terrible. Some of y'all got nervous, so I pushed some of that buttons for y'all. Some of y'all got super nervous, so push that button, rewind that. Reset mode. All right, what do you have to do? What is there for you to get done? How are you working your mothership? How are you focusing on you? Are you still writing? Continue doing the great work. Rest. Period. Save is going to happen along the way. People say money come, money go. Not my money. My money is hermit mode. Shout out to my tarot cards. Today somebody called me. I know y'all love the gossip, yo. I know y'all love the gossip. And I only like gossiping about myself. And so I'm going to have to tell y'all the tea. So, and this is also me healing from it. Sorry for my nose. This is also me healing from it because I'm like, yo, people just are so inconsiderate. People are super just aggressive for no reason. So there's this guy that hit me up on the dating website, right? And you guys are like, oh, this is dating website. I have not met anybody physically off of there. I don't plan on it anytime soon. And there's so much going on with this dating website. There's one person that's pretty cool that I've been talking to for a week, consistently, every single day. But I don't want to think of any plans. Let's just see and rock, see how it go, right? So, but typically we talk before we go to sleep. Yeah, it's a good feeling. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. But this dude today, he was and I remember seeing him from this other dating website, but he was when I spoke to you, and he was looking at his phone, what old number did you have? Because you changed your number. And first of all, he called me blocked, caller ID, blocked, bitch. This dude called me blocked, right? No caller ID. And we were texting before, and I'm hit me up, let me speak to you, because even his messages, he's saying LMAO, and I knew nothing was funny. And I remember me talking to him before, and how he was dealing with me, his tone was just aggressive, this is just how he talks. That's just how it goes. My way or the highway. But the way he's talking is what are you looking for? I'm just looking for cuddles. Do you live by yourself? So what? You just want to come over and cuddle with me? And I'm I'm pretty sure you're going to find somebody else. And I didn't say this to him, but he told him himself, I'm pretty sure he's going to find somebody else where they're going to cuddle with him. You know what I mean? And before I was chatting with him, I checked in with my tarot cards, and my tarot cards read and came to me that this man seen somebody else yesterday. And he asked me yesterday, and I'm just so you're not for me, you're for the streets. And he explained it in a backwards way, where I'm just I understand I'm not right all the time, but also I have standards where you're not coming into my house unless you plan on moving in. You understand? Where we're hanging out so much outside, public's getting to know us. We're hanging out that much, having a great time, where you haven't even seen that intimate part of me yet. We are just enjoying each other's time and company. You understand? And also, I had my money messed up before, where I work remotely. Ain't nobody coming in here disrupting my peace, bro, and disrupting my money. And also, where I lay my head, And then I know you got some other person's clothing on that they probably bought you. I know you're dealing with some other chicks because you're not a bad looking dude. I know you are putting up a front. I know that you are acting out of who you are, out of character, and you're coming at me. I know you make no sense, but you're coming at me. I just had to put some Vicks on because it's just like, this shrimp bowl is just so gross. And I ate shrimp fried rice yesterday. Shout out to the Chinese restaurant my mama goes to. And the doctors told me I was allergic to shrimp. I ate it, no problem. Just saying. So, when you know yourself, know thyself. And when you love yourself, love thyself. And when you are able to be yourself, be yourself. Those are my 3 courses that I teach. Let me know if you are ready to start and dive into that. Because everything around you is going to fall apart in order for you to create a brand new foundation. Because typically our foundation, if we need help later in life, our foundation was not built on love or self-love. It was built on some other mess where I'm grateful to have learned this lesson and I don't have no kids. Where I resurfaced it and got my doctorates. There we go, goes the stuttering. I just get so hyped up and with the Holy Ghost. Ooh. And then people's like, oh, you're doing devil stuff. If you know God, you know the devil. And you would have met both of them in the physical. And if you have not, where you, and I'm just going to let you know, the devil will let you know I am Lucifer. And the devil will try to kill you. So that's why I don't listen to people, because I experienced that. And it did not happen. Thank the Lord. And the devil also likes to be called the Lord. Just saying. So, that was a joke. And no, I'm very serious. Like, the devil likes to be called that. You know? And just letting folks know, if you have not experienced God truly, where when you have a calling on your life, you have to meet the devil. And if you're able to go through past the devil, where the devil would pardon you, I'm sorry, miss. I bow down to you, miss. At that point, I don't got time for you. I'm not saying I'm better, and I'm better at this. Where some of you are better at baseball. Some of you are better at dick stroking. I ain't got no dick. You know? So it works out. Where some of you are better at other things, and this is why I'm in teaching mode, where I'm better. Don't get mad. Get happy that you found me. Ta-ta.